This time period right now is the summer solstice. Yesterday was the 21st, so happy summer. I kind of just wanted to hop on the inspiration because just recently I haven't really felt inspired. I haven't spoken to the camera like properly. I think it's been months. If you've been tuned into my videos, I've lost a couple loved ones recently. Basically, that's been my year so far, is sort of handling all of these things, like emotionally and mentally and, physically. Just kind of how do we move on from here? I wrote 3 questions that were prompted by the pattern. Question number 1. What are my goals for the near future, and can I deepen my commitment to achieve them? My biggest goal this whole year is to find a way to travel with Leo. Like on a flight, on a train, on a boat. Essentially, I know that that's why I don't go farther. I don't leave continental USA, because having Leo by my side really truly calms me down. If I feel overwhelmed, I just stay present with him. Leo really just comes to my aid whenever. So that's the biggest thing, is trying to figure out how I can travel with Leo, safely. I want him by my side. I'm hoping that we can essentially figure it out, because it'd be lovely to go to Europe, and it'd be lovely to also stop saying no to those opportunities because I don't want to leave him behind. I feel very limited to wherever I can drive, and unfortunately I can't drive to Europe. Not yet anyways. I'm holding out for a bridge. Okay. I feel like I'm deepening my connection with it by just putting forth so much effort. Question number 2. What were my intentions at the beginning of the year? This is the biggest thing I've manifested. I put on my vision board an entire vibe that I was going for this year. I wanted to have my own place, officially, not like a room in someone's house, not anything else, not like an Airbnb. No, I wanted my place. I wanted to be able to be here for the next few years if I want. I wanted to stop searching. And I knew it was going to happen this year. I just didn't think it was going to happen in the first 6 months of the year. That was a huge surprise, and I found my dream spot. I don't live here by myself. I live here with Leo and Taylor. So yeah, we live together. Yay! Taylor is another person, is another thing that I manifested, another goal. Me and Taylor are 2 peas in a pod, I guess. I don't want to use the word soulmate. It's just not very descriptive. What is that? What does that even mean? Basically, I just, I wanted somebody who was going to match my energy, who was going to basically be me, but in my partner. Wait, Hazel!
I saw it. I was going to see if you're going to see it before you turn.
The game is where what is it? Explain.
It's an alphabet game, so as you're driving somewhere, especially on road trips and stuff like that, you just find words that begin with a letter. You have to work your way down the alphabet and see if you're the first one to do so.
Yeah, so I'm on I.
I'm on J.
N. Yes.
G.
Fuck off. I put it on my vision board because it felt right. It felt like something I could absolutely have within the next few months or the next year. And I think that as far as a relationship goes, I wouldn't say I stopped searching, because I was still kind of, asking guys out, or, hanging out with people, or, doing whatever, or saying yes to being asked out. I think the biggest thing was that I didn't necessarily say yes, but I stopped absolutely cutting things off for myself, to sort of allow myself to take the chance, whether it was with the place, or moving, because I moved across the country, you know what I mean? And that was a huge leap of faith. Hey, so we are on the almost road. I mean, we kind of just left, but I need coffee.
So we're making coffee in the car.
We're making coffee.
Do you want ice?
Yeah.
Okay.
How much I need you, 'cause you're my home away from home, away from home, away from being alone. Run away from home, why don't you? 'Cause I did the same just for you. You don't know how much I love you, 'cause you're my home away from home, away from home, away from being alone.
Question number 3. What labels can I release that are constricting my energy instead of expanding my visions? And I underlined that. Okay, I am back. I feel like a filmmaker, it has such a idea of what that means. It feels kind of like I don't deserve the title. There's nothing wrong with those titles, right? It just feels like there's not really like a deeper connection to it anymore for me. If I were to release that and kind of thrive because of it, you know, then I didn't even need the title to begin with, you know. It doesn't mean I don't earn titles and labels here and there or whatever, but I'm just allowing these ones to sort of define where I can go. Talking like this feels wrong. You know, literally like just me sitting in front of the camera just feels like I'm not making a movie. I'm breaking the fourth wall right now and talking to the camera. Right now, it's constricting my energy, and something that would just expand my vision is artist. I love being an artist. It makes me feel so expansive. I've painted before, I sing, I love decorating and interior design, I love architecture. I love every aspect of being an artist, of artistry, of other people's arts. You know, I feel like to limit myself to just writer or cinematographer or photographer, you know, it kind of like sort of, okay, all encompassing. I am an artist. I create art because art is interpretive in like every form. I think that is so magical, and I love to be in the artist community. It makes me feel joy.